But if Yah so clothe the grass of the field, which exists today and tomorrow is thrown into the which exists today and tomorrow is thrown into the furnace, how much more you, O you of little belief? Look at that. O you of little faith, O you of little belief. Do not worry then, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For all these the Gentiles seek for, and your heavenly Father knows that you need all these. Look at that. Yah knows that you need clothing, food, and shelter. And he's giving you that. But seek first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, and all these matters shall be added to you. Do not then worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow shall have its own worries. Each day has enough evil of itself. So Yahushua, man, is that not words of wisdom? Don't worry about tomorrow. Concentrate on Yah and his kingdom, Yah's righteousness, what is required of you. That's what you should be thinking about. Instead of, oh man, I only got 2 pair of pants, man. Oh man, this is the last piece of bread. Yah's going to take care of you. And many of you know this. Many of you have been on that last piece of bread, but then the next day there's a loaf on your table. There's a steak on your table. There's potatoes on your table. Because Yah provided it for you. So don't worry about that. Let's worry about how to properly serve the Father in truth and in righteousness. That should be our cause. That should be what's on our minds. And the work that we do, let's not worry about the work. Like I say, that was something that I had to learn, and Yah showed me. Man, I used to worry about all type of stuff, related to getting this work done, and then it just really dawned on me, maybe a couple of years ago, everything that I have set forth to do, Yah has blessed me to do. Yah has blessed me to get these things done. And I say, wow, there's no need to worry. There's no need to think about and just constantly focus on those things that we really have no control over, because they're in Yah's hand. Just wait on him. He will provide. He will do what he needs us to do. I'm talking to you servants of Yah, the ways of a servant. We can't be arrogant. We got to be humble. We got to be meek. We can't be show-offs. That's why listen, personally, even before I got into this word, I was more of a laid back. But before the word, I was out just doing a lot of wild stuff. I ain't gonna even get into all that stuff. But when I came into this word, I've been kind of I'm like a laid back person, and so my thing is that even when I'm out and I visit different congregations and stuff, man, I come in a congregation and I'll go to the back and I'll just sit in and I'll listen. I don't come in announcing anything. And then it's like after class, and then I'll go up and I'll talk to the teacher, and I'll talk to some of the people, and I tell them who I am. And most of them, know me through the website. And they're like, "Wow, brother, we didn't know that you was here. We would have had you up here." I'll say, "No, man, listen, it's all good. I'm here to fellowship among the brothers. I'm just here to, chill out with y'all. So no thing, I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm just Brother Obadiyah, that's all I am." So that's, we have to stay in that, because I know there are some Hebrews, there's some Hebrews, when they go to the congregation, to a different congregation, they got to be in the front. I'm elder such and such, and you got to announce me as elder such and such. If you don't announce me as elder such and such, or moray such and such, I'm going to be mad. And many of them do. They catch attitudes because you don't announce the great elder of blah, blah, blah has just walked through the door. And everybody got to stand up and cheer for the great elder or the great moray. You got crazy Israelites out there doing all that type of stuff, but that's not the ways of a servant of Yah. They just want to be seen of men, just want to be seen of men. And as Yahushua stated, as Yahushua told us, you have your reward. When men say, "Oh, that's a great brother right there," that's your reward. Yah's not going to reward you. We do these things not to be seen of men. But yet we do it as an example. When I say not to be seen of men, you know what I'm talking about. Not to be show-offs. Not to just do it for that sole purpose. But we do it, and we got to do it by example, because our brothers need to see that example now. People need to see that Yah spirit among us. Yahushua said, "Let your light shine, before men." But you don't have to go and put a sign on your head. I'm a righteous Hebrew Israelite Messianic. brother or sister, don't touch me. I'm too holy for you to come near to me. You just undefiled. You're undefiled Gentile and all that craziness. To be seen of men. That entire chapter, that's what your host was talking about. These show-offs that just want to be seen of men. He's not talking about the brothers and sisters that are doing things in a righteous way, because he said, Yah will reward you openly, right? Was not Kepha rewarded openly? Was not Shaul rewarded openly? Was not any of the other brothers rewarded openly? When they went around healing the sick, casting out demons and so forth, the power of Yah was upon them. That was an open reward. So, likewise for us, that's what we aim for as an example, and to live, for Yah. Not to live to be seen by men, but to live for Yah. That's the whole aim. That's the whole goal. To live for Yah. The entire duty of man. Fear Yah and keep those commandments, brothers and sisters. So that's what we after. And so that's the word of the week, the ways of a servant. I pray that it can once again impart something on your walk to make your walk stronger with the Father. And so you can start to comprehend some of the things that you are supposed to be doing. So you can comprehend how you're supposed to be doing these things and what it takes to accomplish these things that the Father does require of us if we are truly of Him, and how we are to live and just to be seen. Like I say, we don't have to go out pronouncing that, hey, I'm a righteous servant. Hey, men will see you, see your righteousness, and they will know who you are. They will. Yah will show them, hey, this is my servant such and such. Hey, this is one of my prophets. Hey, this is one of my apostles. Yah will show them that. Yah will show them that. And they will see it. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, the ways of the servant is the name of this word of the week. And now I'm going to sign off. I'm going to leave you in peace. So I came to you in peace with the ancient Hebrew words of peace. Shalom, shalom, shalom.